Good morning, class. Welcome to this week. This is the last week of this class. I hope you all had a great weekend and are looking forward to finishing this class. So this is the last week. I do want to say a couple things before we go into what is expected for this week. So if you are a student that needs to submit any late work, the last day to do so will be, let me check my calendar here. So the last day to submit any late work will be Saturday, October 14th by midnight. Okay? So you want to make sure that you submit any late work to me via email, and I will still accept it, but other than after October 14th, I will not be accepting any late work. So please be sure that you submit any late work or missing assignments to me by October 14th by midnight. This week we have module number 8. There's 3 modules for this week, so make sure you're planning accordingly. The first theme is interviewing as a skill. And so for this module, there will be a chapter 9 reading that I'll have you do here. Okay? And there is a link to the reading and the video on interviewing, so I want you to take a look at those. And then there's a written reflection on what do's and don'ts for interviews and what you should be looking into. So please take a look at that. And that is worth 10 points. There's a video here, and then there's an article that I want you to read and then reflect on that with these questions. Okay? And lastly, it's your transfer majors part 4, so you should all be familiar with how to fill that out. And then your video discussion, which is talking about the grit, the power of passion, and perseverance. So I want you to reflect on these 3 questions and do a video discussion and upload that onto the module here. So that would be week number 8. The second module for week number 8 would be the workforce, generational differences, and your career profile. So there is a chapter I want you to read. Chapter 5 is reviewing your career profile, so take a look at that chapter. And then there is a class poll that I want you to take. It's generational differences in the workforce. So it's a class poll that I want you to take. It's 2 points, so make sure you do that. And then this is a big assignment for this week here as well. It's a future me letter. It's an organization that I want you to utilize. It's through this website here. And here you write a letter to yourself. Okay? I won't be reading the letters. It really doesn't matter. I mean, to me, I'm not going to be reading them. But I want you all to select the letter to be delivered in a year. So in this case, we started in August. So have the letter be delivered August 2024. And what this is that you're going to write yourself a letter. And in 1 year, where do I envision myself being when it comes to my goals and aspirations in the following area? So just where you see yourself a year from now with academics, your personal life, or your career or your job. And be as detailed as possible. I'm not going to see this letter. But in order to demonstrate that you've completed this assignment below, you will upload a copy of the confirmation email you receive once you submit the letter through the Future Me website. Okay? So once you submit the letter, you'll get a confirmation, screenshot that, and upload it. Okay? And then, lastly, this is your final. It's a reflection paper. It's worth 50 points, so it's a huge assignment. You are to reflect on this course by writing a paper with a minimum of 1,500 words. And your paper has to include these 4 sections. Okay? Section 1, SMART goal setting. Section 2, what you learned in this course. Section 3, short response prompt. I'm going to give you that. And then Section 4, career exploration model analysis. That's 20 points. Okay? So again, I want you to take a look at these sections. I break down each section in detail as to what I'm expecting. Okay? So I'm not going to go over these, but I do want you to label your paper as is. So paper section 1, SMART goal setting. So have that as a heading, and then make sure that you address the questions that are there. And then section 2, what did you learn in this course? And then address the sections here. And then section 3 and 4. Okay? And so that is your final paper. It's worth 50 points. Make sure you, again, plan ahead and submit everything on time. So lastly, what I want to say is thank you all for being great students. I know it's an 8-week class, so it goes by super, super fast. If you all need anything, any resource, if you want to talk to me in any counseling session, feel free to reach out. I'm available. Again, I'm in the Student Services Center, 2nd floor in the EOPS department. So that's where my office is at. If you see me walking around, you could always say hi, wave me down. If you have a question that I could answer, I'll be more than happy to do so. But it's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed this class. I love teaching it, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. And hope to see you in the future. If not, well, best of luck, and take care.